Committee. He's also the chairman of the Senate Homeland Security Committee. Senator Johnson, thank you so much for joining us. First, how credible are these claims that North Korea tested specifically an H-bomb, a hydrogen bomb?
I don't have any particular specific intel in terms of how credible, but I think we need to take it very seriously. This is alarming, to say the least, particularly when you realize that North Korea has relationships with another rogue regime, the #1 state-sponsored terror, Iran, who we also know have nuclear ambitions. So if they've got an H-bomb, a hydrogen bomb now in their possession, combine that with ballistic missile technology and a lunatic for a leader, this is alarming.
And what does it mean specifically, do you think, for the security of the United States?
It threatens it. But again, this isn't our only security threat because of the feckless nature of President Obama and I would say Secretary Clinton's foreign policy. The reset with Russia, that hasn't worked. We certainly see China pushing and building islands and certainly being, engaging in provocative actions with its neighbors. And we see Russia and Iran gaining greater influence in the Middle East. This is a less safe, a less secure, a more dangerous world 7 years into President Obama's administration.
So we know now that President Obama's White House spoke with China. Our UN ambassador, Samantha Power, says that the U.S. will be pushing consequences for North Korea in the UN Security Committee. What else do you think President Obama should be doing in response to today's news?
Why don't we heal our economy so that we can be strong economically, so we can be strong militarily? We have to stop hollowing out our military. We've got to change our strategy from peace through withdrawal to actual peace through strength. That's going to be across-the-board strength, economically and militarily, but that will probably need a new commander-in-chief. A commander-in-chief that actually does believe that America is a phenomenal force for good in the world, won't apologize for America, will project our goodness and our strength to really keep the world a safer place rather than a more dangerous one.
Well, just to play devil's advocate here, sir, President Bush, George W. Bush, he took a much tougher tack with North Korea. And all that resulted with that was their first detonation of a nuclear device in 2006. President Clinton engaged with North Korea. President Obama has been pushing sanctions. What exactly works? You talk about there needs to be strength. I imagine you believe George W. Bush projected strength. That ended up with North Korea having a nuke.
Again, North Korea has been a vexing problem on a bipartisan basis for multiple administrations. What actually worked with North Korea were the specific sanctions of top officials. We should probably, re-engage in those or in a more robust fashion. But again, I'm talking about the threats around the world. Whether it's Russia's aggression or China's aggression or Iran's aggression, all these things are brought about by appeasement, lack of strength, lack of resolve. Let's face it, there are not countries that respect us, that fear us anymore. Our enemies don't fear us, and our allies don't believe that we can be relied on. That puts the world in a very dangerous place and makes America less safe and secure.
Senator Ron Johnson coming to us from Wisconsin. Thank you so much, sir.
Have a good day.